being more climate conscious. How can you be a Wimbledon guest and be a bit more climate conscious? And one of those things was fashion. Wimbledon fashion's huge. Again, it kind of derives how people are dressing for those months of the year, because you see so many people looking so glam and, you know, so classic, and the Wimbledon whites are iconic. And it was, again, the point of the piece was to try and show how easy it would be to attend Wimbledon, and not gone straight to the high street and bought something off the high street. So I was going around asking people where they got their outfits from, whether they would have considered buying something secondhand, kind of expecting the answer to be no. And to my utter delight, genuinely, I would say 80% of the people that I stopped that were looking fabulous had got either their outfit secondhand or they had borrowed it from a mate. And I was like change is happening. Again, we kind of set out expecting it to be like, oh no, I went to Zara, went here, went there. And that wasn't the narrative. This is what restores my faith in humanity, in that things are changing and that, you know, the messaging is getting through. And also, you mentioned cost. You know, secondhand often is a cheaper way of buying something that is still, I always say, new to me. Like, if something arrives and I'm still desperate to wear it, I'm not like, ugh, it's secondhand, I'll get to it in a minute. I wouldn't have bought it if I felt that way about it. So the Wimbledon thing was brilliant because there were so many people who were already showing how easy it is. And I don't think necessarily they had all got into it thinking that they didn't want to buy something because of its impact on the environment. I do think a lot of it was down to cost as to why they had gone secondhand, but it doesn't matter, you know, as long as that is an option to them and that is something that is happening, as opposed to Primark's the cheapest. Brilliant. You know, subconsciously the messaging is getting out there and people are making those more conscious choices and realizing that they look fabulous while doing it.